everyone, welcome to this video lecture. Today in this class we will discuss about the record types, access types, incomplete types and then file types. Before going to this record types, access types, incomplete types and file types, let us go to the previous classes, that is the array type. So what is an array type? Array are the collection of the same data types. It is used to group the elements of the same type into a single VHDL object. So arrays are the type consists of elements that have the same type. So in array declaration, the first we have to write is the name of the array, and the second is the range of the array should be declared, and the third is the data type in each element of the array should be declared. So this is about the array type. In the previous class we have discussed this array type. A value representing a one-dimensional array of character is called a string literals. String literals are written by enclosing the sequence of characters within double quotes. A string literal that represents a sequence of bits can also be represented as a string literal. So let us go to this class about the record type. So what is a record type? A record type, it consists of the same or different types of numbers. That is, if you want to declare the record type, you can declare the same data type numbers or of different data type numbers. It provides the heterogeneous features. So with the use of record data types, it provides us to declare many types of numbers, that is same type or of different types. For example, in record type we can declare current, voltage and resistance data types simultaneously, but in an array only voltage or only resistance or only current is declared. So it is the collection array is a collection of single element, whereas record is a collection of same or different types. So a record type is composed of elements of same or different types. Values can be assigned to the record object using aggregates. For example, variable, NAND, comp, module. NAND comp is an object of record type module. So in this example, consider the second example. Here in this declaration, the pin type range is from 0 to 10 and type module is record. Size, here the size, critical delay, number of inputs and number of outputs are mentioned in the single program. That is the size of integer range 20 to 200, critical delay, time, it is of time, and number of inputs. Pin type range is from 0 to 10, so number of inputs are from 0 to 10, number of outputs is also from 0 to 10. End record. So in this we have mentioned the size as well as critical delay as well as number of inputs and number of outputs. This is the example of record type. So next one is the access type. Before going to the access type, let us recall that in data type we have four types, that is scalar type, composite type and then access type and then the file type. So scalar type and composite types are discussed in the previous class. So access type. So what is an access type? What is an access type? Access type, it is used to point any value inside the program or outside the program. So access is used as a pointer that point any value inside the program or outside the program. It is it works as a pointer in the programming language. So it allows to manipulate the data which are created dynamically using the simulation, and exact size is not known in advance. So this access types allows dynamic memory allocation. Any reference to them is performed via allocators, which works in a similar way as pointers in the programming language. So access type, only objects allowed to be of the access types are the variables. So variables are the only type which are allowed in the access types. So what is an access type means values belongs to an access types or pointers to a dynamically allocated objects of some other type. They are similar to pointers in Pascal and C languages. So access type, it is used to point any value inside the program or outside the program. It is same as the pointer you can use in programming language or in C language or in Pascal language. So example of access type declaration is type PTR is access module. PTR is an access type whose values are addresses that points to objects of type module. Objects of an access type can be referenced as object pointer all, array object pointer, record object pointer, element name. So first one is the pointer to an object of any type, and second one is the pointer to an array object, and third one is the pointer to a record object. Object pointer all access the entire object. It accesses the entire object pointed to by object pointer, where object pointer is a pointer to an object of any type. Array object pointer accesses the specified array element, where array object pointer is pointer to an array object. Record object pointer element name accesses the specified record element, where record object pointer is a pointer to a record object. Next one, the last one of the data type is the file type. So what is a file type? File data types are used for object representation of file in the host environment. It is the use of file data type. So file data types are used for object representation of file in the host environment. It is the use of file data types. So the objects of the file data types represents the file in the host environment. The syntax of the file type declaration is type file type. File type name is file of type name. The type name is the type of values contained in the file. Example, type vector is the file of bit vectors. In this the syntax, first one we have to write type, as you know already. Next we have to write the file type name is file of type name. So comparing this one with the example, the type vector. So vector is a file of type vectors, and it has the sequence of the values, that is of bit vectors. So next one is the incomplete types. So what is an incomplete types mean? In order to handle the declarations of such recursive data structures, so called incomplete type declaration is needed. In order to handle the declarations of such recursive data structures, so called incomplete type declarations is needed. So it is possible to have an access type that points to an object which has elements that are also access type. An incomplete type declaration as the form type name. Once an incomplete type has been declared, the type name can now be used in any mutually dependent or recursive access type. So the example of mutually dependent access type is type comp. Record contains the component name and the list of nets it's connected to. So I'm completing my class. That is, in this class we have discussed about the record type, access type, and then the file type. So next class we will discuss about the operators. Thank you.